There we go. I'm gonna do some prep, and I think we can do one today probably. This is 2 hours, a little over. Probably one solid run. Probably. You get some more resources from that deep zone. Hey, Nick, hello. Then so then living the life there. And get some tea. Eat some chocolate. Alright. And yeah, tomorrow gonna be Might Magic probably finishing. There shouldn't be that much left, I think. Judging by amount of areas. And like one more dungeon left. One I'm already doing. So should be good. But still probably gonna take some time. Probably still. Which means... yeah, probably not gonna be a lot of time left tomorrow though, but I'm gonna be doing some thaumaturgy on Mondays probably too. Probably. Most likely. Most likely. I'm gonna stick it to Mondays. It shouldn't be like super crazy long one though. But still. And yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday I think I'm gonna be off next week probably. Gonna try to set up the IRL stream stuff and everything, and like catch up with stuff. So next week gonna be a Monday, and then already like Thursday and everything. Probably. Gonna try to fix the GoPro stuff and get my setup going, hopefully. So maybe already like next week or week after to give it a spin and see how it goes. Yeah, 2 p.m. I'm gonna be finishing today. Hey Quack, and hello. 2 p.m. maybe like 10 minutes more I will have, but yeah, then I will need to get the rest and everything, and peace out. And peace out. Alright. Yeah, actually, I guess I can do some of these then. Not if I can get it. I could get the triple here. No. More parts. I'll get some more. Actually, there's not much to get here. Well, there is a door. Not sure if it's really worth, but fine, let's go. The wheel is totally not worth though. Tire we can just scrap. we go. What do we have there? As they have to tell you, don't drink the water. Monka is not the water. All right. Okay, let's sort this shit out. No, real quick. Cool. I did not refill you. Yeah, this one is not refilled either. What is this? Alright, this goes here. Let's see. Bit overkill already. A lot of this stuff, don't need this. Yeah, 75 stock on right, sure, go here. This I'm gonna actually take then. I already need that by name. I got the magnet boys. Pry bar I need actually, so we can do that. Just in case. Actually going for the deep zone first. I could take some of that scrap with me. Let's see, some repairs I need to do too. Probably. Let's finish this one off. And you think repairs? I think everything's more or less fine. What I need to take though. Could be the with me. That's all. There we go. I feel like soon it's gonna be time to retire these. Puncture-proof wheel. Another one. And none of this broken. Seems like all right. Good enough, I guess. Can work with that. Alright, this is store. Alright, good. Oh, didn't drop the loot even. There is the scrap metal. Gonna take a bunch with me. I do have a lot anyway. And we're gonna try to make it into the magnets. In the deep zone, there should be no problems. We'll get some trade also with the machine. Good enough. What was that? Alright, get this shit. That will do. I think so. I think I did spend all this stuff. Well, basically. Get something here to fix. Nothing. Beautiful. Come on. I got all the extras refilled them. We good there. And yeah. Seems like nothing good. But I'll take it. Free shit. And let's see. Alright, so gotta get some farm going. I think I can go for this one now. The lower one can wait probably. Go this one. Double the storm though. Double the fun. The anchor obfuscation also doesn't sound that fun. Fuel evaporation also not very good. Let's take the fastest way almost to get there, I think. Actually here also. Can go this way. What's here? Dense easy, the engrave doctors. I'll try to reroll this one. Anomalous Klausen, the virulent acid. Oh, so the acid gonna be damaging. Kinda pain, but maybe. There is magnetizer and stuff. So I think we could go for that full service stop. That also sounds good. And the pickpocket is there though. That's annoying. Turncoat is kind of also turn apart. Doesn't sound very good, huh? But I guess might as well. exploded that way. What it actually gonna do? Maybe by the time we get there, it's gonna be more than another day. That would be nice. It probably will be. And let's see. Let's go here. Let's cut the path a little bit. Still gonna be quite the travel though. I don't even need anything here. Maybe truck here though. We'll see. That's probably needed a road, so. Give it a cloth and stuff, might as well. Don't think I'm completely out of it. But still could use more. There's the cloth. And some food gear. Hey, Thomas, hello. I sure did. A little bit. Just the local water. And the drinking fountains too, I guess. There were you, man. No, after the giga weight loss, I decided to try to lose some weight in the face too, I guess. About time. At least a little bit. See how it goes, huh? Like a wasted a lot of our gasolina, but might as well. It's free. Current prices. Almost 12 hours sleep, damn son. That's some quality sleep right there. That's some quality sleep. More load of stuff. Where is it? Hello. That's the garbage version, man. I'm throwing that. It's not that good. And that means I assume we got some tourists to spawn. And they are throwing shit at you to signify their appearance. Already, Nick, already. Enjoy. Enjoy the walk. Sounds good, sounds good, Sounds good, You get 12 hours sleep. Well, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that. Some giga productive morning there, Come on. I cut pretty much all the highlights of VODs. Uploaded them all. Just didn't like make all of them public yet though. As people tend to complain if I would be dropping like, you know, 20 or 30 at the same time. That would be ripped their subscription page on YouTube. So I dropped like 6. But now I think it's still rip, but not as much. I'll do some morning walks, yeah. Know the feel. To do that myself also. Like I don't copium that I'm gonna be doing it in Georgia though. With the sea and everything. I hear only if I go to the store. And I don't do it super often. I kinda wanted to do yesterday. Then my friend said he's like planning to go to this center anyway. And I was like, well, shit. Then I ain't going anywhere. It does the CSC. Hope you get well soon, man. Hope you get well soon. And the month's cold. And the month's cold is not too bad. The month's flu, though. Now that's lethal. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, you have the playlist, but yeah, it's not like the whole playlist dropping. Well, it's kind of the same as, I guess, Steam with all this, like, the EA Fiesta now. They have it in the bundle and everything. But Steam's still gonna drop every separate game on its own, too. CGSC. That's power. That's power, son. This part already seems like it's in different biome. But doesn't seem that it has like the biome specific resources in it though, sadly. On the highway stop. The mon flu. Just the meme. On that man always dying. When having some simple flu. And over dramatizing and all. Yeah, basically. You actually have some specific resources. Good. Oh, very good, I say. Stick to a must I say. That's good, that's good. Not being sick is very nice. Yeah, been kinda some time. Just kinda expecting it to happen eventually already. On the travels and stuff. Alright, that's even more scrap for the magnetizer thingy. I like that. Always also trying to do some giga tempering and everything. Getting them cold showers and stuff. Avoid all the illnesses. Well, I mean, if you're not going anywhere, then you just don't really get any. The viruses and other shit. Not really getting exposed to that. Yeah, right. Use the moment here. There we go. Let's see what else can say, huh? Well, didn't get exposed enough, I guess. No, didn't get exposed then to the right ones, to the wrong ones rather, I guess. Lucky. Lucky then, Well, maybe you do have some immunity. Since you've been places and all. Could be. If die next time gets sick, nah, I don't think he's gonna be that bad. I don't think so. Well, maybe kind of like a bit stronger than usual, maybe. Maybe. Probably not really. Probably not really. Yeah, the flu is always pain. Alright, what do we have here? The compounds detected in this part of the zone have remarkably low viscosity. It means they will slide past car defenses with ease. I see. Predictable weather patterns in this part. More cloud-related hazards. Can get a bit annoying. But we'll see. Nice. Acid gonna get extra painful. There. I can tend to get sick like every a year or two. Kinda almost stable. It might happen anytime. Pretty randomly too, usually. Out of nowhere. See the mask I say. Oh, maybe you got your ability then. I boosted. A little bit boosted, Yeah, sure, come on. Yeah, you get him. You drop chemicals? I don't mind. There's one there too. Let's see what I say. Well, I mean, that's actually how it goes, though. Like the season is usually like autumn and spring. Probably because of, you know, kind of like humidity. Temperature's already kinda, or still kinda low. But you also already kinda maybe don't know exactly what to wear. Start switching from warm to something lighter. Or didn't yet switch to warm from lighter. Yeah, I guess the humidity and stuff helps with that. How this spread. No, them bacteria, Alright, that I actually farmed already, though. So that's quite a common time. I think like exactly winter, not really. Cold usually is also not exactly, you know, from just the low temperature. I guess the low temperature is just the factor that kind of removes your immunity a little there. Things you can really get from cold though is something like, you know, pneumonia, for example. That I did experience. From being an idiot while studying. And just going outside for a smoke after the PE lesson. Well, you're still sweaty in a uniform and stuff. Well, it's pretty much winter. Found out that that wasn't the best idea. I would not recommend that. C'était moi ce que c'est. At home, that's fun. At home, I was always relying on the central heating, though.
I've listened to every one of your episodes, and I did my own research. I have to say, there is no chance in hell that Ophelia Turner invented limb technology. She was 100% a convenient excuse. I mean, for starters, she's a woman. As an American, who would you rather rally around? Some dweeb scientist squinting at a test tube? Or a woman in a lab coat posing for pretty pictures? Admit it, we were duped by the government. Again. When will we learn?
Government.
You're wrong about one thing. Some limb technology did make it out into the larger world. You remember the personal cassette players that were all the rage in 1979? Yeah. That thing we all begged our parents for Christmas? Slim tech, baby. Go on. Open it up.
I get it.
If you don't see some limb doohickeys in there, huh? I dare you.
What I don't understand is how they can let all those zone people back out into the world. Like, they live, like, were experimented on and got exposed to Lord knows what. And they just rolled out the red carpet for them and let them loose. Oh, that's just completely irresponsible. My neighbor, they were one of them. And let me tell you, nothing good came from it. The minute they moved in, things got screwy. You ever hear of an ice storm in Tampa? Well, heck, in Florida, anywhere. No. But they move in, and suddenly we get freak ice storms and armies of six-legged possums overrunning the neighborhood. Well, I can't sleep a single night without hearing their grubby little hands, or so many little hands going through my trash bins. My husband tried to fight them off and got bitten. And he ain't been right since. I tell you, they're out there, and it's already too late.
Same conspiracies. But yeah, back home I just like usually have like one blanket for everything. And the rest is just the central heating doing its work. And well, when it's too hot, then it's AC. Because that blanket is like super light already. And without the blanket is not the same. Not the big fan. You know, here so far it also was pretty much one blanket. But in summer this blanket will be too dank. Like in summer here is gonna be probably pain. So actually moving to Georgia sounds like an extra nice idea. Because that is gonna be hot, but at least they have ACs there. And since we're also gonna be getting also 3-room apartment, maybe I'll manage to get some spots, some room where I will be able to get some draft going. Especially since one of my friends really likes when it's hot, so You can take the hottest room. No problems. Yeah, I see it. Well, actually, yeah, that does happen sometimes. If nowadays it actually happens quite often in autumn, because they kind of, you know, got used to one time when they start all the heating. But nowadays you can't really predict it, so you can get some like super early cold. Then yeah, then it can get actually kind of cold for a while before they realize that it's time. Because there's this like standards and everything. Like the daily average temperature need to be like below that amount for that many days, and then they turn it on or off. So during those days, while they get the statistics and everything, you can suffer. Here we have, I see. I'm naked all the time. That doesn't help. At home I pretty much was always naked, except when streaming. That does not help, man. It's still too hot sometimes, And in winter sometimes too cold, Even now I'm mostly just like, you know, walking around in shorts. That's it pretty much. Quite comfortable with my friends with that stuff after all, so just strolling around like that, no problems. Bruh, get out. Busy working. Busy farming. Yeah, there's also like mountains and stuff, so like the sun gets very, very active. And it already is, really, even in winter. Even in the winter, it's not particularly that cold, Could. Oh, plenty of it really though now. Still have two big cherry cans there. Stop it, bro. Stop. This guy. Why did he get me in the acid also? What a dude. This I looted, right? It's that kind of storm. Oh, hello. Hear it. Dearies. The biggest storm. see what's here. Yeah, maybe we should call you differently now. Do not expose you. People already assume that you're gonna be doing the dark fantasy again. It's him. It's the Dark Souls guy. Do we need to use it now, though? Or the old one is fine? I don't mind it. I see. I don't really mind either, alright. Feels good to know. Ooh, damn, that's a lot of trucks actually. Good stuff. That I think I farmed. Oh yeah, the truck is the fuel one that I farmed. Alright. I'll see. That stuff, good. Not sure if I need that many of those though, actually. Come on. Let's see, maybe some airdrop will happen. Probably will. And I would love to get that. Let's get on the road, Yeah, they're most trying to switch the repertoire. Moving away from the Dark Souls guy. The kind of guy you gotta be now, though. If not the Souls-like, there should be something like. That's the only way. Another one here. Can you see the tree? Oh, there. A journey like that, son. Starting from zero, it's time to do some art for exposure and everything. The usual. And then Sok is probably waiting with them porn commissions and stuff. Gonna have some of that. I always have some emote slots to fill, and the channel art too, so... Can actually do it not for exposure even. Yeah, the 3 was... I think I really needed that much. Good job. And the sniping. Oh, there you are. Hello to the show. Guten Morgen indeed, The giga big illustrations, them son. Illustrations to whom though? Good morning, you know. How are you doing? Yeah, we chillin', we chillin'. Nice, let's show nice. Oh, let's hope it will. I'm not waking up hyped, damn son. Just be hyped. Lul. I know the drill, you know the drill. Do be quite nice. To wake up like that, indeed. Nice, real nice. The game plan. Why not? Okay, no more resources, seems like. Kind of low-key waiting for the airdrop to fall. So I can see what we can get there. There's some gasoline around here too, isn't there? Throw it on the scudder. Don't hide from me. Thing is, the airdrop will be kinda risky one here, though. Because the storm is almost here. Almost at the end point. Like when it reaches here, it's gonna be a gigastorm time. Hours clocked in this one? 60, I think. Hello. Fucking acid. Be way sure. Well, if you just focus on the them quest, then it is quite shorter. Oh yeah, it's just nice to grind a bit. Also just kind of unlock like the new region sort of recently, so now there's new resources. New things I can grind there. I'm gonna like stall it for too long. Even though I kinda wouldn't mind going even maybe for all the cheapers in this one, but we'll see. So much to do. So much good stuff waiting still. Maybe. Oh, there's not a storm coming. I think I'm just gonna peace. So I don't know the type of the storm. Actually, if it's electromagnetic, it'll be pretty bad to go in. But I think it's another one with the geo stuff. Just gonna get all the pillars pumping, I assume. Probably. The airdrop didn't happen though. That's kinda sad. Now we're heading to the deep zone. CLSA. Speeding up the leveling. We don't want to suffer with every character. Come on, man. That was, I think, actually airdrop happening there as I was leaving. Alright, this one might be Dink. What does Torn Apart do? Turncoat is annoying, that I already had. At least it's gonna be bright. The least is gonna be bright, supposedly. Don't seem that bright, but I guess. Alright, so we need a lot of... Well, at least these are kind of parked. I like that. Okay, what does turn apart, though? Remarkably strong explosions experienced in this part of the zone may shake parts from your car. Okay, let's see. Doesn't sound mucho pugga. No resources so far either. Oh yeah, the road here is also really bad quite often. Alright, that's already anchor starting. I like that. Hold fucking door. Not that much. I think fuel should be alright already. I should maybe like fully refuel while I was still in the previous area. Messing around there. This I like. Yeah, that's not. What if he is to do that? The bubblegum boys, I think, right? There's also pickpockets here. That I don't like. And some tourists. Yeah, the turncoat part kicking in. That's some work for these guys to farm. They will be busy picking up that stuff. Bruh. Where's the last one? The crystal on the road, whatever. Don't really need it. Okay, where was the last one? Should be like right here. No, there it is. You guys are farming stuff. Relax. Guess you have some loot to play probably with it. Oh, we have enough actually, good. That's something I want. potion. Hello. Not something I really need, but still. Over here. Not much really. Okay, guy's coming close to my car. Go there. Car, relax, I'm here. Something's going on there. The Rex. Fuck off. Blasted the shield a bit. But if there's like a bad gate, you're just gonna suffer though. It doesn't seem like a map where you can do some shortcutting. At least some like giga mountains and all that. Not like I really need to though. Alright, all anchor is good, eh? Technically we good, eh? There was a repair thing there too. Yeah, there is one. Get there. And then try to open this one. Maybe this one too. Okay, so can we follow the railroad, eh? And do we need to go circles? Now it seems like we kinda can. Ooh, the fun truck. I'm not so sure if I will be able to pause there. The cosmetic galore. Can't really do much with that. Okay, let's see if I can actually pause there. You know what? No. Actually go here and see if I can farm some resources on the way. That is more important. Doesn't seem like a lot here though. One can be kid is missing you, yeah. No, it's turncoat. It's supposed to betray you. Not sure if honking actually like summons the... not summons, but you know... attracts the attention more of abductors and stuff. The lights do. Like if you have lights on, they on you. It's already way too dark here at 5 p.m. So I kind of want lights. When where's the resources? Probably more wrecks. Pretty much is, huh? That's all we have it. That's also not what we can farm. There's a bunch of wrecks there. Like no loot here whatsoever. Oh, there was some like mountain road too. I'm not sure if I wanted to get there though. Wasting my battery, alright, something. Oh, that's the explosives actually, I think. What does that do? And how does that work? No, it's just like explosive crate. I don't think that's good. And I think something actually drops from it probably. Maybe I should throw it that far. Actually, I should scout it first before I did it. That would explain what to do. Stop wasting the charge. The views. And something else. Alright, so this time... Okay, we can follow the road, not the rail road. Okay, more explosives. Another truck. Good. That's a nice truck. Some magnets too. Decent amount of fuel. Right. Bro. We need the Super Kiko here, seems like. No, Super Kiko didn't work. That fix? That will do. Ooh, that's nice. I was gonna charge my battery. Actually, there's the charge station anyway. And the fuel here too. Alright. Be eating good, eh? It's gonna start rolling somewhere. Well, actually, this more or less road is not sloped, so should be fine. Get it. Nothing much. I forgot which parts I needed for the repair station. I think I need to farm some swamp for that. That would be really good to have though. There's some storms though. Oh, come on. Refuel. I don't think we're gonna need it though much, I feel. Not bad, huh? Oh, hello. Gobba. I will that steering wheel. And I have like 2 steering wheels now to try even. Insane, huh? Did they run this one? I did not, I think. Man, I got so much scrap with me and everything. Didn't find a single magnetizer yet. And the food supply arrived now. Oh, a storm is coming. Let's see what kind. This kind seems like. Storm that spawns them pillars, Where's the repair one? Repair one is on the railroad, seems like though. Can actually get there, I wonder. Okay, that we can pick. Ooh, the magnet thingy right here. Oh. I think beams are low. Not a boomer anymore. the zoomification. Oh, that's gonna be good. I wonder if I actually even have enough. Well, I mean, I have enough in the car. I wonder if I have enough one go. Loaded it full, so hopefully. Clean. Very good. I get the broccoli haircut, yeah. About time. About time. That truck I didn't get, right? So now we go there. And I want to try to get that. Not much heals though. I don't even see you. Should be the glowing bubble, huh? And the glowing that bright, I guess. Their suit. Okay, so how to get to the repair station? This the real question. So it's like on the railroad, seems like. So I need to return there. The storm is actually kind of close, so should fuck around a bit less. It's up there. There it is. That will do. Get him. Nothing else. And there we go, Niccolo. Welcome back. There's a giga food gear. Holy shit. Yeah, we eating good then. Alright, let's see. Let's get to the crossroad first. From the railroad, eh? What the fuck is that? Ah, that's the anomaly then. Don't seem to drop much. There should be a way to kind of like deal with it though. Because then like form it somehow. Probably shouldn't just drag it in your car. Doesn't sound like a good idea. Alright, crossroad here. Come on. And off we go. They're going faster than the storm. Almost. I'll take it. Ken was hoping for more resources at the last part of the run. Killed the food man. Some insane potot. And some ribs left, I guess, too. Feels good, man.
The remnant. I was so close to figuring it all out.
It's quite the deal, considering we go with friends to the restaurant later today. And my friend also ordered 4 portions for 7 people. Which sounds good, right? But every portion is like 1 kilo here. So that's gonna be a bit of an overkill there. But soup more kind of like stew, I guess. So that should be dink. Let's see what I say. Got the zoomer hipster looks. Well, I mean, might be kind of nice for a change, you know. Why not? Why not? And now you know how you look that way. Maybe it's not bad. I don't even know how I'm gonna look. With the short hair and stuff. No, with not short hair, but like with some sort of like, you know, proper haircut. To bring a whole pot, it probably will bring home a punch, I assume. There's like, well, this time is not some sort of like weird food, right? It's just a stew, pretty much. A bunch of veggies, bunch of meat. So I think everyone probably gonna be eating that. But yeah, there's gonna be 2 ladies, there's gonna be at least 1 dude who is not 2 dudes that are not really eating much in general. So it's like three people who actually eat a bunch. So our portions will be probably consumed, but everyone else is not sure. My hair stayed pretty much for last. Since I graduated, actually, I think. I think my graduation... Maybe a little bit past that, like a year or something. Was the last time probably I had like proper haircut, you know. After that it was just shaving head once a year. Completely and letting it grow. And well, letting it grow now since 2015, I guess. Should be that long, holy shit. Maybe 16. Don't remember when was last time we got the traditional summer head shaving. Don't remember which year was the last one. Probably 16 actually was the last one, I think. '17 was the year when I was like doing the insane bicycle adventures, and I already had my hairband to keep the hair. But 16 probably was the last year I was shaving. Gets better at certain length? Nope. It only gets worse, dude. I just kind of like, let it slide because, I mean, I'm gonna be bald soon anyway, so might as well enjoy while I'm not. And might as well let it go. Like my hairline in the front already is showing signs for a while. Like the Osmond Golding already strong there. Not as strong, but still, getting there. Getting there. A shaved open bun in the back, yeah. No, from this, I'm probably just gonna go full bold mode again. Probably when front hairline will be already completely pipiega. Goes a shedding hair like crazy. My friend constantly molding. Because the hair is everywhere. And how are you not bald yet, dude? I'm shedding so much hair. Well, now he's also having long hair, kinda, so... He also joined the club of hair shedding. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna return to bald after. Most likely. Yeah, bald is nice and convenient. I like it. But that's gonna be the rest of the life anyway, so... gotta enjoy. Well, there is something. Also, I guess quite the look for countries we're traveling to. Like, seeing some long hair dude here is like giga rare. Don't think I ever did, so far. Suffering from the upkeep, yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, it's mostly just like drying hair. That's the main issue. Especially when you don't have a hair dryer. So it's like, for a few hours after you wash your hair, you're kind of not going anywhere. That's a given. And swimming pools and stuff for the same reason. Becoming a bit annoying. Now the rain generator started working. Even though in the garage. Shaking my SBH. Periodism. Then you're completely. A buzz cut is super good. I'm gonna probably feel quite wild then after having no hair for a while. Remember even like shaving after a year, it was already quite an experience. And the feeling of the breeze. Is nice. That's quite the meal indeed. Only gonna be stuffing our faces in 4 hours. I need to digest. Well, the more stuff gonna go home with us then. I don't even mind them. That cooked cow's head lasted for like probably 5 days or something. Different pieces of it later. Especially since I was the only one eating it pretty much. Food not for the weak of spirit, you know. And our friend went to the bar owner. They work with like local dude who has like little kind of like home canteen, I guess. Just kind of like dedicated some space in his house. Put some tables and just pretty much like, you know, selling some homemade food. So they got kind of like partnership there. Since they don't have kitchen in their bar, they just kind of like outsourced the orders to the guy. So they became like friends and everything. Invited them also for this like cow's head consumption. And that was like not, you know, like the restaurant. That was like just a bunch of Armenian dudes, you know, at home, making it the way it's supposed to be. No one is kind of, you know, like stripping it of meat for you or anything. It's just literally standing there in the middle of the table. You just go there, you know, rip some parts that you want. Hey Jordy. And hello. Oh, sorry, just finishing with food here. Oh man, that was a lot of food. Still is. Tastes better than the Luke. Yeah, the Luke is quite something, I guess. But no, it's really good. And the tongue is insanely good. Like the cheeks and all the meaty parts. Super good too. The brain is kind of like not for everyone. I can't say I would like, you know, would want to repeat. The tongue and everything else though, gladly. Someone would be like, oh, I want to try that stuff, let's go. And invite me to go too, I'll go gladly. But brain wasn't that tasty. It's kind of weird, like first when it was like just freshly cooked, it tasted kind of like some like some seafood stuff, like some oysters or something in the way. Not oysters, rather like mussels or something. Something more basic, you know, from the seafood set. And then when it got already like cold for the next few days, it was just kind of like, yeah, no, just kind of like pate, I guess, in a way, like the liver pate, but a little different. Like liver pate is a bit more tasty. I still just like put it on the bread for the sandwich. Wasn't too bad. Sheep head and sheep feet. Well, sheep head also is kind of a thing here, but it's more kind of like considered. That's interesting. It's considered more kind of like poor version compared to cow's head. But that's weird, because like if sheep considered poor, I don't really see a lot of, you know, sheep meat like lamb, whatever around. Like everything is mostly beef or like pig. That's pretty much it. So I'm not sure how it's considered a poor version. If the cow in general is way easier to find. Slavic. Big brain tastes good. Yeah, I only tried the cow one. Salt and lemon. Salt I was adding actually. Lemon I haven't tried. Maybe that would be kind of good. High in cholesterol. Monka is. Speaking of which, eyes are also not that good. I did actually feel kind of like you eating like, you know, like not the pure fat, but you know, like this like super fatty meat. Like if you have some like barbecue or something, it's like just a super fatty piece of meat. Like kind of like too soft, you know, to chew, and too much fat in it. That's pretty much I in that dish. Wasn't a big fan. Cinco PSC. Now that stuff I would eat again, like gladly. Well, it's only 2 eyes anyway. It's just like no one needs them. Like eye is basically like, you know, you just eat it because no one else wants. And you know, I'm schooled in the way you don't go, you know, you don't let food to go to waste. And that's how I was, you know, educated. So when we went, it was basically me and my other friend taking the challenge to eat the eyes. And brain, I think only 2 of us, I think, ate. Well, actually, maybe one more guy also tried. Another one just like had like the whole like sheet of like flatbread lavash, like super thin one, like huge amount of it. He just like, you know, put like the drop of brain basically in the middle there, then they put like a bunch of like greens on top of that, then wrapped it all in the roll, and then he never ate it anyway. He was like for the whole evening, I was like, soon, soon, soon. And then already, you know, we're leaving, and he never fucking ate it in the end. Could be Thomas, could be. But sheep legs though, just like the hooves or whatever. They hear the legs and stuff. They go in the soup, the super stock that we also tried already. That you know what? I would repeat that too. To be honest, I would just like ask to like remove all those like, you know, bones and stuff from the plate, so it's more convenient to eat, and maybe like smaller portion, because the portion is just too big. Like it's tasty, is nice, but like the portions here in general are pretty big. Well, it depends on the restaurant. Actually, we went to the restaurant. It's called actually like Armenia here, Old Armenia, I think. It's really nice, authentic look and everything. Pretty cool. But the portions are like super small. Like, come on, dude. Well, the prices are still kind of like chunky. Yeah, the best still is like there's a hotel here, Kilikia, I think it's also called. And there is a cafe like that is a part of that hotel that is also called Kilikia. They don't have extra addition to price, like the service fees. They don't have that. So the prices there are really good, and the portions are really good, and the food is really tasty. The only issue is like sometimes it takes a while for them to cook it and stuff for you, but everything else is like godlike there. Super good. Like even kebab. They actually even have like this, like, you know, like the kebab shaver thingy, not just the knives, but like first time I actually I haven't seen that before, only on the videos. But yeah, they have this like kebab shaver thingy there. Fancy, man, fancy. Says very good for strengthening bones. Yeah, like this, the strong stock and stuff apparently is pretty good. Well, you need to be sure that, you know, like the cow or like the sheep or someone didn't, like, you know, eat like trash though. Yeah, with all the antibiotics and stuff like this, because then you're kind of like drinking some concentrated stuff that is not very good for your bones probably. Which actually in these countries, to be honest, is kind of probably quite plausible. Like a lot of natural stuff here still. Back home, I already probably wouldn't go for that. Too much, you know, like industrial, I guess, husbandry, and that involves too much of like, yeah, the additions and stuff to the food, and medicationing and stuff like this. Here is kind of more old school, more basic. Not gonna find some sort of like, you know, like marble beef or something here, like some black Angus or something. That you're probably not gonna find here, or it's gonna be imported, and it's gonna cost a shitload. But to be honest, plenty of good stuff around anyway. I don't really need that. Seafood and noodles too expensive to eat all the time. Oh man, seafood here is like, dude. Like this, some like salmon was already kind of expensive back home, but like, dude, here that's a whole other level. That's the whole other level. The only place is like the fish farm restaurant that we went, Cherkizizora. That one was actually like good. They have like all they have what was the name? They have trout of different kinds, and they have oh, what was its name? Got the name of that one. Isotr, dude. I forgot. But yeah, basically that kind of fish at least you can have here, and some river fish in general. Something sea, the seafood and stuff. Yep, that's not exactly something that is easy to get here. Only like frozen, and it's also gonna cost a shitload. Like, what would I be living on here, to be honest, though? I would probably like eat a bunch of sturgeon. Yeah, sturgeon. True. Sturgeon. Alcipenser. That might be some of the like the subspecies or something. But yeah, sturgeon. Sturgeon. Like what I would be probably eating here if I would like, I don't know, like stay alone here, for example. I would be probably getting, like, they have Gengelof hots, which is like bread with Gengelof. And I assume Gengelof is just pretty much like the mixture of herbs, which is like, it's like few thousands of different herbs. And mostly it's like literally herbs from the nearby, you know, like field. Like they have the, they have like some things you didn't even think you will eat, you know. They have dandelions, for example, as a part of it. And a bunch of other stuff. So they just mix a bunch of like, they just go outside of house, you know, just like grab a bunch of like greens there, then they kind of like stew it properly and everything, and then just make like a flatbread with that stuff inside. And it's tasty, actually. I like it. I like that one. It's literally just like bread with a bunch of greens inside. And it's usually like not super expensive or anything. Basically, it's like, basically, that's actually like the kind of traditional from Karabakh. Artsakh, the territory that they lost. It failed a lot. Gonna have that fiber? Yeah, there's plenty of that there for sure. But yeah, I would be eating a lot of bread here though, because it's cheap and it's everywhere and it's good. I'm not sure how I would balance that though properly. We would need to think. Would need to think. Yeah, I see the mask. I see. Hey Strider, hello. How we doing? Here it's actually interesting. Like you never know. Like back home, you know for a fact, you know, like the supermarket stuff gonna be probably trash. Some like smaller store or like some like some other place will be good. Here you never know. Like there is like for example the stand that literally has like people who like the refugees from Artsakh when Azerbaijan took it over, like 150,000 or something Armenians moved from there here. So there's literally just refugees from there working, so they're making their traditional recipe there and stuff. And I actually ironically like the one that we get in the supermarket more. So there is also one like bakery. They also have that. Also not the same. Like the supermarket one is like the best one so far. Even though they say apparently it's also some lady from Artsakh making it and just supplying them with it. Here's actually what I also like here. It's like super down to earth. All the logistics for the stores and stuff. Like we bought honey. And like usually like there's a whole bunch of information, where it made, calories, all this stuff. There's nothing. There's just like honey, like basically personal entrepreneur, like IP abbreviation, name of that personal entrepreneur, like some dude pretty much, and his phone number. That's it. That's the honey, like in the store, literally. So just some dude making honey, and just like, well, there you go, store sells it, no problems. Another like funny example is sometimes they just reuse the bottles. So like, we see some like soda standing in the store. Oh, what's this? And it's kind of cheap, so what's this shit? We're checking like what it's made of, right? We're turning it around and we're reading like beer, what the fuck? And then we're seeing it's just like it was a beer bottle. They just like on the front, they just like glued the new sticker on it, but the back sticker is still there, really. So just like wash the bottle, bottle some soda in there. There you go. There's the cheap soda in the store. Same was like with tomato juice and just taking it and it's like bottle from Miller beer because it has this like engraving thing on the bottle. There you go. It's just like like bottle them, cap them. That's it. Yeah, it's good actually. The tomato juice was really good. As long as they washed it well, yeah. Like you go to the store and there's might be like some local person, making something and selling there. No problems. That's kind of like the cool part that I like. You need to sometimes know, but like we never really got like something I think here that was like bad. It could be expired though sometimes, especially like after the holidays when there was no resupply for like 10 days pretty much. I think we got some like quark that was didn't check the date and it was I think expired already. Like that happens. That happens, I guess. Sometimes need to check always. Also kind of small town, right? So like some things might just stand on the shelves for a while. Yeah, wash it and back to the store, yeah. In the marketplace, you can like back home already, like you can't really just go with your shit to the marketplace and start selling. Like we still do have some grannies, just like standing near the underground passage on the train station, with those like boxes, like trying to sell whatever they grow on their like, summer house pretty much. We still do have them sometimes back home. Even though like police periodically arrives, scares them away and everything. Maybe get some like some bribes or something to keep them, just to let them stay, I don't know. But most of the time you can't already do that anymore. Like you need to get like a bunch of licenses, a bunch of like sanitary, checks and shit like this. Like they open the farmer market, you go to the farmer market and prices are ridiculous there. Then you go like, to the actual like village or something and people complaining that they are selling, like apples or something for free pretty much to people who like come to buy them for the stores and everything. But then they go to the farmer markets and they either like increase their prices or they just need to pay so much like rent and other shit that like stuff becomes like golden. Sometimes, like sometimes, yeah. That's why you buy only from those that are selling it cheaper, though. Like you go to those not to buy something, you know, green homemade. You go to those to buy something cheap. Then it's good. Then it's good. I remember my friend used to buy. There was a guy there. Well, the train station was on repair, so instead of like underground passage, they were removing that and they were making like over the top passage basically, like the temporary one. That was like for a year or something. It was temporary, and there was dude. Sometimes he was just uh, some dude was selling stolen shit. Like he was literally just going to the store, just like shoving like a bunch of like sausages and everything in his jacket and stuff, and then just selling it there. And some dude was like going a little more hardcore. He was like the whole boxes or something, I think, with like some like Ewing stuff. And my friend was like constantly buying shit from them because it was super cheap. He not afraid that it's garbage. And like, bro, it's the same shit that from the store. They just took it from there, so buying the homemade okayigs, I see. The eggs could be, the eggs could be. The thing is, like, back home, for example, the homemade became super expensive because, like, the food for chicken and everything, it became super expensive. Like, my friend's dad has chicken and has chickens, whole bunch of them, and like those eggs, price is not really that low. All the hustlers, yeah, there's a bunch of the hustlers there for sure. Yeah, here people like sell, but you can usually see. It's like literally like if the marketplace is like too like crowded and stuff. They just like near the entrance to the marketplace, the whole street is like full of those like like minivans basically with open doors, and they just like sell like all the potatoes, whatever they're growing, they selling here. And then it's usually the price is really low too, so it's pretty nice. That's East Rider, right? Yeah, when you have like neighbors like that, that's good. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We have relatives from like the further away city. They are bringing usually a bunch of that stuff, and they usually do. And yeah, here you can buy all that stuff. Well, you kind of need to know though, like milk and everything. I wouldn't really risk. Like you can buy on the marketplace. There's also like a bunch of grandmas selling like milk, like fucking moonshine and stuff. Everything you want, really. Because with some of that stuff, we kind of like, not really risking. We're buying some like cheese sometimes there from like some lady also selling the homemade. I bought some pickled peppers from the old lady that literally just like grabbed a handful from the bucket, threw it in the bag, and there you go. And that's kind of it, I think, out of like the homemade things, really. Yes, he's right. I see. Kills Bud. Kills Bud. Don't wash them. Well, yeah, that's for you now. That's for you to wash. Then just collect them. I guess they also keep it as, the proof that it's natural and everything. Now let's offload the loot. I said one run today. Guess I'm gonna be doing them news sooner. Of the shitty eggs won't disgust you, dude. But I remember like my friend's eggs, he just went to collect some. And some of them were like smelling like shit, even after like, washing and boiling them and peeling them and stuff. And they still kind of smell like shit. And there was some giga eggs, man. Yeah, lightning thing I need to replace probably too. And better to get struck by that. Hello, Davidus. Smaller the shop ones for authenticity, yeah? Don't give them ideas. I think they already got the strats everywhere now with like putting the eggs in the like the not the basket, but I don't know, like box, I guess, with like, you know, the thicker side up, so you kind of look at them. Damn, son, they big, eh? They're not. It's a scammers, man. It's like someone in chat I remember mentioned that their store started doing like that stuff. And they never really like paid attention, so I checked, and yep, our stores also started doing that shit a while ago. Alright, get all this. Now let's see if we get some more magnets later. Out of all that. Welcome all to the third meeting of the Society of Radio Reconstruction on today, March 2nd, 1950. Dr. Turner, thank you for inviting us. Please take this stand and show us this extraordinary gadget you've been. Yeah, I gotta be real with you. I'm like, if it's the eggs from the store when I'm cooking, I just like, you know, I just go as they are from the box. I was just like, as I see my friend washing them, I'm like, well, alright, I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm gonna get cooked anyway. I don't really mind. Nice, AG, nice. Fancy shit. I need to ask my chef friend. I don't remember him washing eggs though. And like, you know, after knowing him and everything in general, don't really want to go to restaurants even. Knowing how some of the things work and stuff. And how some of the things don't work. Point washing eggs, no idea. But yeah, that's my friends. I'm not even commenting on that because he's always like, you know, very meticulous with like cleaning and stuff. Like if it's like stewed beef, for example, from the can, how I make something with stewed beef? I open the can, just slap everything from inside the can in the pan, and I cook it. Done. Now he does that. He dumps it in the plate first, and then he like, you know, like gets like all the like, you know, all right, this part not looking that good. Off it goes. You know, everything goes out there. Oh damn, dude, as I say, the power bumper is dead, Dink. All right. Oh shit, Steve, the Giga Streak. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello. How we doing? Washing eggs, yeah. I'm kind of happy that like a couple of times I was frying some eggs he didn't see. Because I ain't washing that. I break them, then I dump them in. Simple as. See the boss guys say. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Like when one of the places like treated my friend like shit, he basically just kind of like dropped a whole bunch of the videos and everything in like the public chat and stuff with, you know, like the rats. Oh, there was, I think, actually like one of the videos was there like the rat swimming in the soup. He just kind of like fell there somehow accidentally. Like the cockroaches and stuff was nothing. I got big like troubles with that later, obviously. Oh, like a really big restaurant also. I think they were closed actually after that for a few months. They still hired him later. And I realized that, you know, I guess he's good. Okay, Miss Lantern. Yeah, go into a date. I mean, kind of close to. Nah, not really. Going to the restaurant though, with friends. And I kind of had time in the morning, so I was like, well, might as well go shave. And then my friend was molding already near the door. And he wants to go take a shit, and I'm like already taking the fucking bathroom for 20 minutes. A little bit of a downside of the co-living, I guess. And the date with the friends. It's more like three of us there, kind of like the them single dudes. Another friend of ours are all go as couples. Gonna get all the food though. Like always, on the weekends when everyone's free, sadly. Be up to me, I would do it probably all the time. Third and different from shower is such a blessing. Yeah, like that actually is considered always like a good thing at home. I was always surprised that people kind of like have it in the same room usually. Shot good to the bobby? Nah, probably not really. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Apparently our friends, they have some other friends also in the same situation that are going, you know, that are doing some OnlyFans and other stuff. So yeah, there are those, I guess. But didn't get acquainted yet, though. That's like the only probably like single girls around here, out of the those who moved. Because most of the girls moving here are mostly moving because of their boyfriends and husbands. If I wanted hello. And not on their own. I should probably wouldn't even shave then. Be going to the date or something, I probably would just trim a little bit, but still keep it. Because I still find my shaven look kind of PPG anyway. Not to mention with this trimmer, I can't really like shave completely clean, you know, so it's still scuffed. But I decided to kind of try. Now that I also dropped a lot of weight, decided to see how it is. Now that there's no, you know, like, not that much of a second chin anymore. Still a little. Still gotta work on that. Mia Turbaska, I wonder. C500, they say. Well, I mean, that's kind of pretty much everywhere, though. Most of the time. Most of the time. It's not like you want those. Are they still young? Yeah, I'd say so. Already soon gonna be on the way to 40 though. That's where you know copium not gonna help you anymore. That's where you need to accept it, man. Tutankhamun, eh? Accept and transcend, eh? The League of Wizards? Why wizards, though? Why wizards and just boomers? And the chance for wizardry was lost long ago. The dumps are going ham today. What the fuck? Alright. See, Jordy, I see. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Thinking about it, like last time I was, well, like in like proper relationships, I guess, let's put it that way, with proper physical contact and everything. That was 2006. Well, yeah, I guess we kind of broke up at the beginning of 2007. So that's been, you know, that's been longer than some average Twitch viewer lifespan at this point. If you think about it. Hey, Goodwill, hello. How we doing? If you think about it. Alright, this we did. What else can we upgrade? I need this one. This one will be nice to have. Alright, this one fully done. This one fully done too. Also, this one I think has some parts. Yeah, still have some to do. This done. This done. This done. Alright, this stuff will need more. Just limb chips basically. In the rush with that one though. These can wait also for the final part. $30.35 is not that bad yet. Yeah, I think so. I mean, in general, especially nowadays, with the modern, you know, healthcare and everything, I think the age is way higher. But yeah, in some places it's still... Like back home, 30 would be actually already old for that. Like past 25, they already like start looking weird, at you, especially if you're a girl and you're single. Past 30 is already, you know, just like giving up on you completely. Have a kid before 25? Yeah. 25 is old, as I said back home, if you're a girl. They already expect you at 25 to already have kids and everything and be married, eh? Yeah, I was kind of luckier being a guy. Still needed to deal with that stuff a little. But I thankfully always was quite good at arguing and everything. So they stopped pestering me with that shit. Now it's my brother's turn. And he's also gonna be already 25 next year though. So yeah. I wonder if they will give up completely then. I wonder. Alright, so let's get to the news already. I'm gonna start it a bit earlier today. The one-shot loader, yeah. I see, Tobaski, yeah. If that happens, that happens. Well, I mean, that I wouldn't really mind. I'm not against that, really. But only if everything is in order and clearly someone, for half a year sitting in the football in bumfuck nowhere, basically. That is probably not the best life prospect to start a family. As you could really see. Yeah, I'm just not in a rush. Just not in a rush. I'm gonna scout all the deep zone. Maybe not all, but a bunch. Ooh, that is the highway now. Alright, that will be good to have. Damn sure they say. 24-hour shift all the time. Well, I've been here. True. I feel completely fine. Yeah, that's the standard. That's the standard. I mean, that's everywhere probably, to be honest. That is still everywhere. Even if they don't already verbally bother you with that, probably talking with each other and stuff, they're like, man, is this idiot gonna get a family and stuff? It's like my mom went to like to the store and met like my classmate, a mom working there. Like we used to be like friends back in school like long ago, like quite good ones. And our parents also like knew each other decently enough, I guess. And she like met her and like, oh, how's your son? Man, I'm like telling everyone that he's married already. Like, fuck that, it's easier that way. My mom is like, man, I should probably do that too already. Yes, so I guess say. No, I mean like they kind of did for some time, but I usually kind of am pretty good with arguments and stuff when it comes to that. So they soon stopped doing that. Yeah, pony for sure, 100%. Well, I mean, some people just want sorta, right? Some people just, in general, want. For some people, it's kind of like, well, yeah, something you need, right? Because they grew up like this and they just want to conform. Some people, I don't know, like there are like some people, like I remember there was like my friend basically got like a loan to get his to have his wedding because he didn't have money for that enough. Because when we were like, we did, well, I mean, we were friends like with him obviously, and already for a few years we kind of knew his girlfriend, so and we were hanging out all the time, so kind of knew her kind of well too. And we were like, "Are you fucking dumb? Like, why? Why are you doing this? Forcing the dude to get like a loan and everything for the wedding." She's like, "Well, and like, girl has a dream. I want to wear, the wedding dress, the beautiful wedding dress. It was all about that. I needed that. That was my dream." All right, I guess. Dude was like working out the loan later after that too. That was quite chunky actually back then. Like I think he dumped like 300k back then, and that was before the Shitfest episode 1 even. Yeah, I think so. So like 2012, 13, I think it was. And like if we take the conversion rates and everything, so like it was 300k back then. In ruble, obviously, right? But that was also 30 per dollar. And nowadays it's already 90 per dollar. So basically multiply, 300 by 3 and you will get like the modern price, I guess, of that. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Like 10k bucks basically just for the wedding and everything. And just so she can fulfill the dream. And then the dress also goes like, in the in the storage for a while, or being sold at least. Some are a little more rational with that. They at least sell it after or something, or they rent it in the first place. But some need to have it, so they later can also open the drawer. They can. Damn, there it is, dude. Can't even fit in it anymore, but there it is. Hey, Utan, hello. How we doing? And yeah, sometimes, like, yeah, back to what Pony said, like, she just wouldn't have kids. She doesn't care, and I think like she basically like how they got together is like one of my friends already had a girlfriend. That's the guy who was in jail and everything, by the way. Like he already had a girlfriend, and how he got her, I assume he was really loaded. Part of the reason why he was loaded is why he ended up in jail too later. So he was loaded on the dink car and stuff while being still like 20, like 1 maybe or something. And he basically just kind of like started dating a girl who was working. He just went to the store and she was pretty much like a cashier in the store. And he just started dating her. And she kind of got her friend who works in the same store, by the way, also cashier. And was like, yo, do you have like some like friends like that too that are loaded, I guess? And so he just invited her on the New Year's party that we had. And we had like a bunch of dudes there pretty much, right? And everyone's like was kind of like, flirting with her and stuff. But she ended up with the guy who had a Mercedes already at that time. And yeah, fast forward, they actually like got married and everything with a bunch of kids and stuff. And yeah, not sure what was the main reason. Was it the actual insane feelings, or was it the Mercedes and stuff back then? And because dude was already working also and getting pretty good salary. Like, I wouldn't even say like the gold digger really. It was just kind of more, kind of like, oh, this is the stable one. He has like money. He's working already. Good. There was like a bunch of guys, who were studying and stuff, right, with perspective and everything. But this guy is like already here and working and good. I mean, he isn't. That sounds like really good. Like he was like, well, we went to study, universities, colleges and stuff. He just went working, became like a really good car painter and everything. Started like getting a decent, like, well, while we were still studying, he already was driving Mercedes basically that he bought from, from his work money. And then like after some time, apartment, everything on his free time. He's also in the garage doing some side hustle and everything. So, like, dude's dink in that sense. But yeah, and some people, they do need like the right. It's in many cases the right person. Like, I don't want to say that people that think that they are completely like constantly loners or asexual or something. Like some are absolutely. Don't get me wrong, but some people just, sometimes you just need to find the right person for that. It's kind of the same like as my friend's ex-wife, for example, who was like, no, I don't want kids. And then she just divorced with my friend because she found another dude, and she has like 2, I think, already or something. And same was like with a bunch of other friends of mine who got like divorced and everything already, or just were dating and then broke up, and then, like they were like dating for like 5 years or something, no marriage, nothing, and then they break up, and like in a half a year she's already married with kids. Well, obviously not in half a year, right? That wouldn't be that fast with kids, but in half a year like married, and in a year already with kids or something. So it kind of goes down sometimes, either to like maybe you're finding some right person for that, or maybe some person with which they kind of don't really care, and then boom, it happens, and they kind of like, well, you know, fine, let's go. Happens that way too. Are real safe and happy to consider having kids, and that's probably when you rarely like the chances are pretty low, because like as I said before, I feel like a lot of people who kind of like I need to be like ready, I need to have like stable footing, you know, generational wealth saved, you know, everything arranged in order. Like they usually never end up with kids, I think, because you're just never gonna be ready. It never happens. Same as with me, like when I wanted to travel, right? While I was still kind of like back before the shit fest, like I would never travel probably for a long time. I bet it was always like, nah, not enough money, nah, like bad time right now, nah, 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 always something. Not ready yet. And then you're never ready. But then you know, boom, there you go. Suddenly you were ready all that time, kinda. You know, suddenly you were ready. Alright, let's get to the game show. Severino. So the appeal of having children? I mean, true, it depends. It depends on the person. Some people just kind of like, you know, I feel for some people is that they don't really feel complete themselves. So they want to kind of like, you know, get the new game plus so they can complete that way. Some people are like that. That's like my what my sister was suffering for a while, because she was basically kind of like forced for a while in her childhood to do things that, you know, her mom dreamt to do. Mom wanted to go karate back in the day, but she couldn't. Well, daughter will go to karate then.